Hello and welcome to another episode of the Lekker podcast. I don't even know what episode number this is. Is it important to mention that? I don't think so. My name is Yaleen and you're so very welcome. It's been a minute since I recorded a podcast. I recorded my last podcast in June, end of June, and I think it came out during July. But I will talk all about the things that has been keeping me busy. It's yarny things, luckily. and then I will talk about finished objects. I will talk about some acquisitions and what is going on currently. Why am I so busy? All right, so I am staying in Bloemfontein. Bloemfontein is a city. They call it a city. It's a very small city, according to me. But it's a city in the Free State province of South Africa. And I'm so excited because we are busy exiting the winter weather. And honestly, I'm here for summer. I love winter, but it's been so cold and dry. We have a dry winter season here in central South Africa, so I'm over it. I would love to see some spring and flowers and blossoms but currently I'm recording this on August 26th, I think. 26th of August. The wind is blowing. I'm looking at the trees outside and we definitely have a typical windy August. The wind was horrible yesterday and it's a little bit better today, but not great. Anyway, let me start to tell you that I'm sitting with a coffee and then my husband had a baking frenzy last night. And I don't know why, but he normally tells me 9 o'clock at night, oh, you know what, I want to make a lemon meringue tart, that is his absolute best thing to make. He's brilliant doing that. He made that since he was a child. So we made a lemon meringue tart last night. And then he also wanted to bake a chocolate cake, which is never done before. So I'm sitting with a nice chocolate caramel cake. I'm so excited. It's really, really nice. I'm really proud of him. He did very well. And so I will be having that during this episode. It will be a little bit longer, I think, than usual. I don't know. I think so. But let's start with, I made notes this time. When last did I make notes for podcasts? Because I'm so scared that I'm going to forget stuff. And most of the finished objects I have is not with me. And some of them I'm not even going to show you. So the first finished object I have is socks I made for my sister-in-law and my friend. And these socks, I'll have a photo on here, is the typical, I love the Crazy Sock Lady patterns, and I'm all for vanilla socks currently. I need things that is easy. I'm trying to make more gifts this year, so I've been knitting socks, and socks. Oh, and gloves, maybe a muscle burr here and there, but yeah, a lot of socks. And so I knitted these socks. I don't know if you can remember, about a year or two ago, I knitted her a muscle burr beanie using this yarn that I've knitted now, the socks with. And there was leftover yarn, and I've always wanted to knit her socks, and I never got around to it. But this year I did, and I used the leftover yarn from the muscle burr beanie that I made. Maybe I'll put a photo of that also on here. But I made her the knitted socks. So it's vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars. I used 2.25 millimeter 9-inch circular needles. And the yarn is from Big Fox Yarns. I think it was really in the beginning stages of Big Fox Yarn. I don't even know how old Big Fox Yarn is now. Probably 2 years old? 2 years? Yeah. So they were relatively new, and I saw it on their social media, and my sister-in-law is loving green, and especially the bright green. What do you call that name now? I can't remember. But anyway, that is typically her colors. And I knew when I saw it, that will work. So, and now she has socks. So that is awesome. So I knitted another pair of socks. The socks, I love this colorway. It's going to be great in my cupboard for next year. So a pair for myself at last. I'm so happy. This socks I've knitted with Kaizo, the Kaizo sock set from Knotty Habit. For all my socks currently I'm using 2.25mm needles on 9-inch circulars. That is currently my favorite thing to do. It's another vanilla sock pattern, and I mean, can we just appreciate this beautiful colors? I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. So that is my second finished object. And then I did another project, which I absolutely loved. So we went to Marloth Park in Mpumalanga for 1 week in July as a quick vacation. And it was absolutely lovely. And I wanted to take an easy project, but something that is easy knitting that will bring me a lot of joy. And I just got the yarn box from Knotty Habit, if you can remember the previous episode. And I wanted to make the Sophie shawl from that. So here is the Sophie shawl. Oh my goodness. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I started with, did I start with the light color? Hello, Katie is here. Hello, Kumisu. Kumisu. Come. Do you want to get up here? Katie? Hi? Hello. Say hello. Hello. What are you saying? Coming to say hello to the people. Say hello. I told her, listen, I'm going to record now. You are needed because you are the star of the show. Everybody always asks about you. So just come and say hello. So here she is. I hope you can see her and that she's in frame. Say hello. Hello. All right, now I can't even remember from which side I started, to be honest with you. Oh, I think I started from the lightest color. So the Sophie shawl is from Petite Knits, pattern from Petite Knits, and the yarn is the 2-ply fingering weight yarn merino linen blend from Knotty Habit, and that came from the Yarn Club box from Q3. So here's the yarn tag. This colorway's name was Jeanette, so it's the natural colors. Are you having a good time? Huh? Are you having a good time? All right. So I used the whole, so that was 4 in that specific box. There was 4 50-gram skeins, and it was a fade set in grey, which I love. So the shawl works like this. You work increases, and then I decided to complete the one ball of yarn, start with the next ball, but I saw that this is quite a narrow type of shawl, and the elongation takes long to increase. So it will be extremely long shawl. And then I decided for the 2 middle parts, so 100 grams in the middle of the shawl. So for the first 50 grams, I'm going to start to increase a little bit quicker and not as per the pattern, to have a broader, I don't know if you can see, a broader width. So this is quite a long elongated side. Sorry, Katie. And then I did the decreases quicker also. And then I went back to the pattern decreases, and I did the last dark color grey in here. And honestly, it is such a lovely shawl. Yes, it is quite a long shawl. Wait, let me quickly see how many grams did she use. I think, can't remember now. Oh, for the long one, she did use 200 grams. So I knew my shawl will be a little long. But yeah, hence I decided to do the increases in the middle quicker and the decreases to have a wider section. And so what I like to do is I like to keep the two sides together, and then I drape it around my neck like this, and I pull this side over in here, and then it's just a bonky type of big, bulky, did I say bonky? bulky type of shawl, and it's so soft and so nice. What do you think about this shawl, Katie? Do you like it? What do you think? I think you look so pretty. Hey? I don't think you can see her. Come, let's see. Let's the people see. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, so that is my Sophie shawl, and honestly, I loved this knitting. This was so nice to knit with. And I think I knitted mine with a 4.5 millimeter instead of a 5 millimeter needle as recommended in the pattern. All right, and then I have a crochet project. Where do you want to go? Oh, she wants to now sniff all the things. Don't climb on that one. Don't. There we go. Okay, bye. All right, so my other finished object, which I'm so proud about, my crochet project, is my RUBIC cube. So I took an old Ottoman cube from our home. We actually have two, and my husband was asking me, can you just please do something with this stuff? It's now old, it's stained, it's not looking great anymore. I think you can juice it up. And he actually recommended that I do a RUBIC cube for one of the cubes, which he will claim, which I now am sitting on. So I did this project. I use Himalayan acrylic yarn. It's a double knit, anti-pilling, in bright colors. And I'm going to just quickly pick it up and show you. But I did a whole video about it. It was released, I think, in this past week. During August. So go and have a look. It's a quick video, small video. But yeah, we had so much fun, and he loved the end product, and he's so satisfied and happy, and I love that he's happy. I mean, he's making great cake and tart, so anything to make him happy as well. So yeah, that was a great project, and I had so much fun. So let me quickly show you. Let me get up. And here is the RUBIC cube. So I try to remain true to the colors of the RUBIC cube. The only color that's not on here is white. And I'm definitely going to do something artsy-fartsy creative like with the other cube as well. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, so that is all the finished objects. How many finished objects do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 socks, shawl, and the crochet RUBIC cube. Oh, and I did some other things as well. I'm busy working on a pattern. I did 3 finished objects there as well, but that I cannot tell you about. That's a pattern idea. All right, so that's what I've been busy with. Let's quickly talk about why I was so busy the past few months. I presented a sock class here in Bloemfontein at my home actually for ladies that participated in the crochet marathon here locally in Bloemfontein. So when we were crocheting for the granny squares for the crochet marathon held in May, they were so surprised to learn that I can knit socks, and they were excited, and they were like asking me, would you please teach us to knit socks, and I promised them I will, and so I did. So we had 3 classes at my home, 2 sets of groups, and it was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun. I did that absolutely free, no costs. They had to buy the needles and the yarn, and I assisted them with that. But we practiced on acrylic double knit yarn, and with a free pattern from Ravelry, so they had to download it themselves. And it was a lot of fun, and I have to say I'm so proud of each one of them. They did so well. I'll post a few photos of that event. Honestly, I didn't take a lot of pictures, I think, for the last 2 classes, but which is a pity, but we had so much fun. So for them, payment for my training fee was to bring something to eat. That was a good deal, let me tell you, because they brought the most wonderful things that they made themselves or bought themselves, which was great as well. And yeah, it was like a real party in here. It was really awesome. That was the one thing. The other thing was for Women's Day. Women's Day in South Africa is on the 9th of August. So that Wednesday, myself and my daughter drove to Soutpan. Soutpan is about 50 kilometers from Bloemfontein. I almost said Cape Town. From Bloemfontein to a small shop called Trixvy. And if you can remember and you've watched my Christmas videos, what do you call that now? Christmas vlogs. What do you call them? I can't even remember now. It's like my brain doesn't want to work. Anyway, if you watch my videos, you will know that for Christmas Day, we also went and eat at Trixvy. It's a brilliant, brilliant stop. If you have time and you're traveling through the Free State, that is really a place where you would like to end up or pass or eat at, even sleep over at. They have amazing accommodation, typical farm life experience. It's really, really, really nice. So they had a function for Women's Day, and they had a lady talked about the effects of COVID financially on their family and how they were resilient, and they went from losing everything, and building up their lives again. And it was a great testimony to hear, and it was lovely to hear a positive story. That was the talk, the event. And then afterwards, after the talk, there was a lady presenting weaving. And me and my daughter were part of that class. So let me show you how I did. So we used t-shirt yarn. This is like a soft type of wood. I don't know what you call this. And then there is nails on the sides, and then you put your string like this, and then you weave. And this is my weaving attempt. Honestly, I don't think weaving is my thing. I love spinning yarn, that I love. I absolutely love that. But the weaving, I'm not sure about weaving. I don't think it's my thing. I don't think so. But yeah, it was very enjoyable. The ladies that we were part of the class with, or that was part of the class, it was really an amazing experience and a wonderful experience, community, and it was really a great day. Yes, so that was also what I was busy with, and yeah, I think that is mostly the sock class really kept me busy because it was organizing needles, buying needles for everybody. It was quite a task, let me tell you, but very enjoyable. I have to say that in the same sentence. Okay, I think I need a sip of coffee and a taste of cake, a bite of cake. Then I can show you the acquisitions, and then I can tell you about the 2 make-alongs. One that's currently running and one that is coming. let me tell you, I am so proud of my husband. I used to make this specific cake recipe when I grew up as a child in the house. And so obviously when he said he wanted to bake a cake, this is the recipe I gave him. He did such a good job. I don't know what's going on. It's like my voice is not working. Oh, yes. And I also celebrated my birthday in July. It's a very quiet birthday. It was really nice while we were away at Marloth. And thank you so much for all the gifts I received from my friends and my family. I am not showing gifts today at all. Any gifts that I got, I'm not showing gifts at all. Some of them I just want to keep to myself. I'm keeping the gifts secret and private. But yeah, thank you so much for all the wishes that I received via messages, WhatsApp, direct messages on Instagram or Facebook. It's really appreciated. I had a lovely, lovely day. All right, let's talk about what I got, what I acquired. Firstly, I got the sock clap for, I think it's Q3, right? Yes, I think it is. This is the Sophie sock clap from Naughty Habit. And I can't even remember now. Oh yes, it's all about the blues. So there we go, look at that. Oh, I think it's this candle. Yes. Okay, I'll talk about it just now. So in the box, we have the 50 Rand voucher, which I don't want to show you because otherwise you will claim my voucher. We've got a scented Naughty Habit soy candle. This is black raspberry and vanilla. And honestly, this one I think is done. Almost done. We used this one. I love these candles. It's really, really, really nice. Really nice. So yeah, we use this candle. It's done. There's a little bit left. But this is it's lovely. It's really, really lovely. Then a pin. This is the Sophie box, Naughty Sock Club 2023. I hope you can see. There we go. Then, as usual, a beautiful stitch marker. This one is from Pin Cushion Crafts. And I mean, just look at this. This looks like a doily. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? It's gorgeous. I love this. This is pretty. All right. And I need to do an update video on my craft room. It changed a bit. Anyway, I will do that sometime. And then, obviously, a cookie. But look at this cookie from Blue Spoons. Specially made for Naughty Habit. But just look at this beautiful flowers. That is part of the cookie on top. I just think it's gorgeous. And then the star of the package is obviously the yarn. So this is like a fade set of the blues. There is, this is a sock club, Q3, the Sophie colorway. It's 75% merino, 25% nylon, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And there is 525 grams. So 5 small minis, each one is 25 grams. And I mean, they are just absolutely gorgeous. Don't you agree? They're beautiful. Love it. Okay, so now it can go into my cupboard. This is my sock section. So it goes in here. All right. Then, so that was the sock club. And then I was in Pretoria for a quick, coming from Marloth Park. There was a pop-up shop at Die Wolhuis. And we made a quick turn there while Naughty Habit was there. And you know I have a little bit of a thing for the ranunculus, but I saw another pattern, which I'm going to attempt to do, but not now, exactly now. I'm trying to clear all my projects, and we'll talk about that, the reason for that just now. I bought this beautiful Naughty Habit light fingering skeins. The colorway is called Wild Orchid. Now remember, Naughty Habit does their constants, which is constant colors on their website and available in the shop. And then there's just amazing colors which you never get again. And so this is light fingering 4-ply superwash 100% merino. So this is 4-ply merino, light fingering. And the idea is to make myself another knitted top. But I mean, look at this colors. I mean, I couldn't resist this. I absolutely love this colors. I hope you can't hear the dogs barking here in the surrounding areas. Anyway, so I bought this. So this has 400 meters for 100 grams. So this is 800 meters in total, which is enough for me to be able to do a ranunculus. All right. But then I thought, let me pair it with, so I want to knit it together with a Suri alpaca. And I bought 2 skeins of the Suri alpaca, which is also from Naughty Habit, Suri alpaca. Right? It's 74% baby Suri alpaca and 26% mulberry milk. Mulberry silk, not mulberry milk. Oh, joy. All right. Anyway, and how many meters is on here? Oh, for a 50 gram, this is 300 meters for a 50 gram. And this is a constant colorway, Sabelle. And this is just gorgeous. So when I got home, so I want to use these 2 colors together, knit with them together. But when I got home, I realized 2 of these is 600 meters. This is 800 meters. I actually need another one of this. So I still need to buy another Sabelle from Naughty Habit. I need to do that. So that is still outstanding. All right, so that is all the things I bought. But I want to show you, however, the gift I got from my aunt. And the reason I'm going to show you is not because I don't want to show the other people's stuff and I'm only showing my aunt's things. But I thought this is very interesting. And you will see now why I say so. And now I need to find the photo. So my aunt made me a book with all my baby photos and telling me a story from her and my uncle's perspective. Right? But there's one photo I want to show you, which I thought you will enjoy. Oh, this is going back years and years and years ago. So here I am as a small girl with my mom. I don't know if you can see. Small girl with my mom. Ach, ja, no. All right, where is the beach photo? I need to get the beach photo. You can see I've not been prepared, right? So, aha, here's the beach photo. All right, so my parents went with my other aunt, as well as this aunt. This aunt that made me is my mom's younger sister. And then my mom's older sister, my mom and dad went with them on a holiday with their family, as well as my aunt, the aunt that made my book. And then we went to Margate. Margate is a beach in KwaZulu-Natal. So my aunt, my eldest aunt, made me a crocheted swimming suit, right? It's a pink bikini. And I hope you can see the photo. That is me with my pink crocheted bikini, which I think is just amazing. Oh, joy. I hope I really appreciated that bikini. I think I did. But yeah, this was really special. I really loved this gift from my aunt with all the old folders and telling a story from their perspective about my life. That was really a nice gift. All right. I want to talk about 2 make-alongs. The first make-along I'm currently hosting is #BoobieAlong. #BoobieAlong is been running through August, going up until the end of September. It's all about knitted or crocheted knockers. So that means prosthetics that you crochet or you knit using the authorized kit. And I'll talk a little bit about that just now, for ladies that had mastectomies. Some ladies would want to have a prosthetic, and some other ladies might not want to have a prosthetic. It's all about choices. And so I think it's amazing that we as knitters and crocheters are giving people a choice, or a part of this process of giving people a choice in terms of wearing a knitted knocker or a crocheted knocker if you would want to wear one, right? So this is in collaboration with Knitted Knocker South Africa. Knitted Knocker South Africa has been really awesome. I'm so excited. By the time that you will see this video, I would probably have already had my live event with Knitted Knocker South Africa. But during this make-along, during #BoobieAlong, we are having Sunday live chats on my channel, on my Made by Jolien YouTube channel, and where people that is participating can talk about, what's the process, how's it going with your knitted or your crocheted knocker, asking questions. And I'm also trying to create awareness about breast cancer and all things related to knitted knockers and breast cancer and the health of our breasts. So that is basically what we're doing every Sunday. There will be one Sunday, however, that I probably would not have a live because I will be going away one weekend. But other than that, we will have the live. So keep your eyes out on my YouTube, on my social media. And then, what else did I want to say about that now? There's a dove walking on the wall. So that is #BoobieAlong. If you want to be partake in the boobie, it's a very informal story. You need to buy your kits from relevant yarn stores or from Color Spun, which is the approved knitted knockers for South Africa. And maybe one thing I wanted to say was that knitted knockers, what you use to knit your knockers with and what you use to fold it with is extremely important, because the knitted knockers from Color Spun is actually authorized and approved from Cancer, because the dye that is in the yarn, right, or the filling that you fill the knitted knockers with, all has an impact on the skin of the ladies that had mastectomies. So for people that has tender skin after a operation, or it might be healed already, but they might be undergoing chemotherapy or radiation or whatever the case might be, you don't want any chemicals or harsh yarn or filling that might irritate the skin to touch the skin and just bring more discomfort. So when you want to participate, and I want to encourage you in future as well, use the correct kit. Please don't just knit a knocker with acrylic yarn or with another cotton. You have to use a specific authorized kit, and that kit is available from Color Spun, and there's yarn stores that also sells them. Die Wollhuis in Benoni, I think Anna Patat in Free State has had them, Charming Wool, Naughty Habit, Be Inspired. You can get them from Cancer centers around your area, or go to knittedknockers.co.za to find out where you can get your knitted knockers from. or then from Colorspan's website as well. All right, so you're more than welcome to participate should you want to. You can contact me if you want to form part of our WhatsApp group where there is support. Yeah, and I'm really excited for us to be more aware of these type of things and making a difference, making a difference. I don't even think we understand the difference that we as knitters and crocheters can really make for ladies that need prosthetic, or knitted or crocheted knockers. So yes, that is the one make-along. So that make-along will end of September. And then the reason I am cleaning my needles, getting things off my needles, my whips. And honestly, I don't have a lot of whips. I think I spoke about it in my previous episode. A lot of whips, because I'm so busy, is making me really anxious these days. I've been through a stage where I had 5 whips, and then I will manage them. Monday I'll do the one, I will rotate them. Each day I'll rotate my whips. And currently it just brings me a lot of anxiety. So I had to change accordingly. And I want to tell you that you can do that too. You can make a change. You can change if something is not working for you at that stage or at that moment where you are in life. And so I am now a very monogamous knitter. Very monogamous. I'm working at one project at a time. That's basically how I work. Except for one project that has been hibernating for a very long time. But depending on how my whip is going and my projects that I have planned, it might feature still before October. But yeah, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do small things because I want to do everything must be done when October comes. Because why? October month is all about the mystery knit along from Stephen West. And I will be hosting the make along again this year for South Africans or whoever wants to join. You're more than welcome to join us on my WhatsApp group, and we will have lives on Sundays, and yeah, there will be things that we will be doing. So we will talk about choosing kits or yarn colors and be excited about what will the shawl be looking like. So the mystery knit along is a knit along that Stephen West has every October, knitting a shawl. It's always a mystery, and it always comes out in 4 parts. So you don't know what you're going to knit. And then the clue drops on a Friday, and then you have a week to knit that part of the shawl. And then the second clue drop on the next Friday, and so forth and so forth. And then you have beautiful shawls in the end. Some people don't like the end product of the shawl, or the style, or how the shawl is constructed. But for me, the reason I love to do the mystery knit along is because really, 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 I see it as a masterclass. It's a free masterclass. Okay, you have to buy the pattern, obviously. But Stephen West is putting out a video every week during that time, explaining you from A to Z what you need to do for what stitches. And he is a brilliant teacher. His videos are so clear, and you learn things you will never think you will be able to do. And he do it in such a way that you feel like, oh my word, this is not difficult. And then you are doing amazing things. So for me, I see it as a masterclass month. October month for me is masterclass knitting month, because I'm learning new techniques. The way that he supports us, and that he tells you not to stress. Just knit. Have fun. Don't stress about that extra stitch or one less stitch. We will just correct it like this and this and this. Don't frock out everything. I really love that, because it gives you confidence to learn without stressing. So if you want to participate, give me a message on my social media. I'll gladly add you to the group. We're going to have a blast again this year. So I'm definitely participating. It is my masterclass knitting shawl. That's how I see it. All right, so that will be happening. And then I have gifts to give away this episode. I have 3 gifts. Now this gift has been gifted by 2 makers, and this was actually meant for my 2-year celebration. Is it my 2-year? I think it's 2 years of the Lekker podcast. But these 2 friends of mine were extremely busy, could not be able to give me those gifts at the time of the giveaway for the 2-year celebration. So here I have gifts for you once again. This gift will only be available for people in South Africa, because courier cost internationally is extremely expensive. So I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's have a look at the gifts quickly. Crinkly, 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 crinkly. All right. The first gift is from CROCHET Creations. Maybe I must take it out of the bag. Will that be wrong to do that? So this is a small project bag, but I absolutely love it. Or you can use it as a pencil bag, or your hooks, crochet hooks can go in here, or your needles, or whatever. This is a great bag. This is saying Yarn Love from CROCHET Creations. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Right, so that's the one bag. So if you would like to win this bag, remember, South Africans only please, is Yarn Love. You need to comment Yarn Love. That's the one. Right, okay, I'll put it back in the bag just now. Then the second gift, also from CROCHET Creations, is a smaller pouch. So you can, just for reference, this bag is this size. This is a smaller bag. Also, you can still fit in a crochet hook in here. It's a very decent size. With a boxed bottom. This one doesn't have a boxed bottom. With a boxed bottom. I love the black at the bottom. It's really beautiful. And this is called, it says Crochet Love from CROCHET Creations. Isn't it gorgeous? So comment with Crochet Love if you would like to win this bag. And I want to thank you, CROCHET Creations, for gifting the bag to the podcast, the bags to the podcast. Thank you so very much. And then the last gift we have for today is stitch markers from Pincushion Crafts. And look at this. So we have this beautiful one. Then we have an ice cream. Oh my goodness, I can't. This ice cream is gorgeous. This beautiful ice cream. Then there is like a slice of cake or a slice of tart, right? And this works brilliantly with my cake currently on the table. Then there is a cupcake. And then there is a coffee. Look there. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. So thank you so much, Pincushion Crafts, for gifting us this beautiful stitch markers. If you would like to win this, then comment with, what will we say? Cakes. Cakes. Yeah, comment with the word cakes. All right. Okay, let me make sure that I have everything covered, which is on the table. I think so. I think we talked about all the things. Oh, wow. I don't even know how long this episode is. I'll have to check when I'm done. But thank you so much. If you've been up until this point, thank you for sitting through the whole episode. It really means a lot if somebody is watching the whole episode. And so I really, really appreciate that if you do that. So for those that watch, thank you so very much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, a like. Comment below and tell me, what do you think about my amazing husband baking the best cake in the world? Honestly, I love a chocolate cake with caramel. And share it with your friends. Please share the videos with your friends so that they can also come and subscribe. If you've not subscribed, make sure you do, please. That will also be awesome. And then stay blessed up until I see you again. Have a super time. Enjoy crafting. Bye.